Draymond Green continues to be the Warriors' most impactful player as he helped lead the Golden State Warriors to a Game 2 victory in the NBA Finals and tied the series up 1 apiece. The Warriors did a much better job from Game 1 in pressuring the Celtics shooters, clamping down on Jaylen Brown, who was able to wreak havoc in Game 1, getting in the lane and making plays. But Game 2, it was difficult for Brown to score inside and have that success as he did in Game 1, as Draymond Green was now tasked to guard him. Green, who was very capable of keeping the ball in front, matched up on Brown and helped limit him to a 5 for 17 shooting in Game 2. I want to show you guys some clips from Game 2 that highlights the impact Draymond Green has on this Warriors team. In Game 1, all hell broke loose for the Warriors as the Celtics got hot, and it seemed like no one can miss in that fourth quarter. Al Horford, Derek White were key in that run. So in this first possession of the game, this here is Draymond basically setting the tone. Al Horford gets the ball at the top of the key, and Draymond immediately closes off Horford's airspace, getting low, digging into that ball, and forcing a jump ball. In Game 1, Horford was much more comfortable shooting and working along the perimeter. Draymond here pressures him immediately, basically saying, "We are not going to allow you to get comfortable from out there." Horford does win the jump ball here, and the Celtics look to get a ball screen for Marcus Smart. Green communicates as he picks up Rob Will on the screen and tells Curry to ice the ball screen. Smart is able to drive inside and throw this lob, but look how Green is able to blow that up. His long arms digging into the ball on the way down and help forcing a turnover. I love this possession by Draymond. I mentioned before the Draymond Green on Jaylen Brown matchup was key to the team as it really limited Brown's ability to get dribble penetration and get off the shots he wants. The Celtics run their usual action of Jaylen Brown sending a ram screen for Rob Will, who will come up and set a ball screen. But he fakes the ball screen, and this is all just fluff as the Celtics engage in Tatum and Smart on a ball screen, which gets the switch on Steph Curry. What's been interesting so far in this series is that the Warriors are much comfortable conceding that Steph Curry switch. In the Mavs series, it was just everything hedge, and they did that every single game in that series. That shift where they're just giving up the switch was kind of just a key point to keep in mind. Curry also had a good defensive game, I feel, in Game 2, so he's very much so capable as a defender. But anyways, Tatum gets the Curry matchup, and now you never want to help from the strong side corner because it is an easy pass there. You're helping one pass away. Horford kind of just cuts out of there to create more space for Tatum to work with, but Horford cuts into the paint. So even if Tatum was able to drive right, get inside a bit, he is still met with the help of Thompson, and it's not the best space in here. Draymond is so good as a defender to where he can help one pass away. He's great at just one, stunting at the ball here, coming up, showing himself on a Tatum drive, forcing him to pick up the ball, and then 2, recovering, getting back to his man in Jaylen Brown, and this is an amazing closeout and contest, forcing an air ball. Draymond Green on Jaylen Brown creates havoc in a sense that Brown and Tatum are your best scorers, with Draymond keeping the ball in front and limiting the Brown drives. He takes away the rim pressure from Brown, and he takes away those options for kickouts and getting the Warriors defense rotating. That's where the ball movement of the Celtics comes into play. Here we see Draymond switch multiple ball screens before getting matched on Brown, and this is just one-on-one. Brown is able to get Draymond to bite a bit on this hezzy, but Brown exposes the ball low on the drive, allowing for Draymond to get his long arms in there and poke the ball loose. And again here on Brown, Rob Will looks to set a ball screen. Draymond doesn't look to switch, going under the ball screen and sticking Brown throughout. Brown gets the ball back and looks to take Draymond one-on-one. Now the crossover does open up Draymond a bit, but Draymond is able to stick Brown, closing that airspace, heavy pressure on Brown's side, showing those long arms to mess up Brown's vision, and this pressure gets Brown to pick up his dribble, and this is a tough situation for Brown to work in as he is dribbling towards help defense from Bjelica and heavy pressure from Draymond. Draymond gets his hands on the ball, Brown looks to create a shot, Draymond is still there, arms high, and this is one hell of a contest, forcing an air ball. And this is what the Draymond matchup does. It neutralizes those drives, just keeps the ball in front, and he can still operate and help if needed. Draymond does a great job here recovering after this hammer play by the Celtics, gets through the screen and the space here. This should ideally be an open look for Brown. He gets the shot off, but it's still a heavy contest by Draymond, forcing a miss. The Celtics look to run Spain pick and roll on this possession, and with Rob Will's screening, this gets Draymond in the action to switch onto Tatum, and he forces the ball out to near half court. Draymond is able to pressure, even playing at Tatum's side. Tatum dribbles towards the help defense of Wiggins and Payton, forcing Tatum to give up the ball. Otto Porter slides from the weak side to tag the open Rob Will on the roll. Curry is left to split the difference in the corner, and this Tatum pass gets picked off. With the Celtics coming up the floor, Horford looks to set an away screen for Tatum, but Draymond Green blows the screen up and denies Tatum the ball on the switch. Tatum looks to cut inside, but you got Gary Payton and Andrew Wiggins who is able to crowd the lane. Jaylen Brown gets the ball but is contained by Payton, and on the kick out to Tatum, excellent job by Draymond mirroring Tatum and giving a strong contest, forcing a miss. The Warriors turn their defense into good quick offense here. The Celtics look for a dribble handoff for Brown. Great trap at the wing by Draymond and Kevon Looney. Heavy pressure, tough to navigate over those long arms, and Brown throws a poor pass that turns into a turnover. The Warriors move in transition and the Celtics get back and match up, but again, constant movement by the Warriors. Klay Thompson on the weak side, back cuts off of Horford who has his back turned. Wiggins gets the ball up top to Draymond. Wiggins screens for Klay, spotting up at the wing, gets into his shoot in motion. Smart does flyby contest here, but Klay is already in motion and knocks down this three. I'll wrap it up for this quick video. It's been an interesting series so far, and there is many more games to go. Who do you guys have winning this series, the Warriors or the Celtics? If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this. And with all that being said, I will see you all in the next video.